Kabilang po sa mga probisyon na nakita ko, pinag-aralan ko po ito, Mr. President, kabilang po sa mga probisyon ng concessionaire agreement, inaalaw po ang concessionaires to recover the corporate income tax. Pag-aaralan na po natin sa isang taon ang pagbabago ng National Internal Revenue Code sa pangunguna ni Senator Pia Cayetano. Pero hindi ko po alam ito dati na yung palang corporate income tax ay pinapasa sa mga consumers bilang consumption tax. In effect, Mr. President, exempt po sila sa pagbabayad ng corporate income tax. Nagkaroon po ng ruling ang International Chamber of Commerce, April 21, 2015, that Manila Water is a public utility and therefore cannot pass its corporate income tax to its consumers. Sinabi rin po ng ating kataas-taasang hukuman in the case of Republic versus Meralco, GR 141314, that public utilities are prohibited to recover corporate income tax as operating expense. As a result, they cannot pass this off to consumers. Subalit, hindi po ganyan ang nangyayari, Mr. President. This representation wishes to highlight, according to the 2018 financial statements of the concessionaires, in addition to the 20 billion, Maynila 9.42 billion, Manila Water 10.731 billion expenditures being charged to its consumers, the corporate income tax of Maynila of around 2.8 billion, and the corporate income tax of Manila Water of around 2 billion has been passed on to consumers. In effect, it is as if these concessionaires are charging their consumers consumption tax, which is defined as a tax levied on consumption, spending on goods and services, or a percentage tax, which is generally considered as regressive and contrary to Section 28, Article 6 of the 1987 Constitution, which provides that the system of taxation shall be progressive.